I hope all our delegates have had a chance to visit the NetApp booth. All you've got to do to win yourself a stand to win Google Mini is download their brochures, connect with their teams, and of course, get to know what's on offer, especially for all of you right here. We have a lot of excitement in store for you, some fantastic speakers joining us from across the globe. Up next is a very interesting session from Team Redis. You're welcome to meet and connect with them at their partner booths. For now, telling us more about a cache database or a data platform is our special speaker right here, Mr. Raghav Arora, Corporate Sales Representative, India, Redis. We welcome you and let's listen in.
Thank you so much, Isha. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Raghav Arora, Corporate Sales Representative at Redis. Today, we're going to talk about the topic, Redis. Is it a cache, a database, or a data platform? Well, with over 7 million launches per day, almost double to the next closest technology, Redis is the most loved database in the world as per Stack Overflow's developer survey. Not once, not twice, but fifth time consecutively. Not surprisingly, it is hence the most used database across cloud platforms. It's very logical to think of Redis as fresh air for modern applications. These are applications that are a part of your daily life. Your meditation app that sets the tone for the day, while you order fresh milk and track it while it's in transit, or even while booking a cab and juggling between checking stock prices on a moment-by-moment basis. Now that's a part of the morning routine while you're running around and having your applications helping you through the day. But how about retiring in the evening, switching on your favorite OTT platform, or even playing around with friends using mobile apps as Mr. Bachchan asks those questions at 9 p.m. in the evening while you answer them on a real-time basis. Redis is that steroid boost powering such businesses and beyond. But the question still arises, what is it exactly? A cache, a primary database, a data platform, or all of it? Well, I would say the answer is that Redis is reinventing how you approach data as such. We are challenging the assumption that you need to separate data platforms for caching, for primary DB, or even for separate services for each data model. We do not believe in limiting yourself to a unique data platform for every infrastructure. Hence, we give you the flexibility to deploy on any cloud, even on hybrid cloud, on-premise, even on your mobile phones. It's all up to you. We're also shattering the illusion that global layers of data have to be siloed or they have to be slow in order to be uninterrupted. No, that's not really the case with Redis Enterprise. It's like the game of Lego blocks that we have all enjoyed playing as kids, giving us a sense of constructing something that is meaningful. Redis is actually that important, valuable Lego block in your IT landscape that takes full care of all things Redis and eliminates the complexity and increase agility. That's Redis Enterprise for you. Now, it'll be interesting to understand how exactly do we do that. Redis Enterprise, as a multi-model database, allows you to build modern applications as well as low latency microservice architecture with its native features such as streams for collecting and distributing data, Redis JSON for storing JSON documents, Redis Search for indexing, time series for application monitoring, Redis Bloom for gaming, for fraud detection, for leaderboards, and Redis AI for feature store. with 5 nines of availability and uptime guarantee, and applications distributed or spread across geographies. Redis Enterprise has been successfully tested for over 200 million reads and writes, again, promising sub-millisecond latency on a public cloud. Beat that. Well, it's highly likely that your trusted credit card service provider or your favorite payments app is leveraging the power and resilience of Redis Enterprise, given its track record of success in production. With over a decade in production and more than 1.5 million databases created across 500 data centers, Redis Enterprise has been able to withstand more than 5,000 node failures and over 200 data center outages, ensuring zero data loss to its users when all Redis Enterprise high availability features are enabled. Another thought that strikes me is the idea of latency being the new outage. Well, as an IT practitioner, you might believe that the application is running fine, while the user might think otherwise. They might think the application is down. In reality, it's still up, it's still alive, but the fact is, it is only crawling at a pace which is not really acceptable to the end user. Well, that's where Redis Enterprise comes into picture. It's blazingly fast, promising some millisecond latency at all times. Now we are striving to be omnipresent, and today Redis Enterprise is available on all major public cloud service providers and their respective marketplaces as an on-demand, fully managed service, allowing our customers to make use of their existing cloud commits. Now that's correct. Simply log into your preferred cloud service provider's marketplace and start consuming Redis Enterprise in a click of a button. That's as easy as it gets. Also, since we do have a software version, one could download the software, run it on-premise, or also have the on-premise setup talk to cloud and have either a multi-cloud or a hybrid cloud setup. You do not really get logged into any kind of platform, since Redis Enterprise will run and behave exactly in the same manner on all these platforms. Well, lastly, we have received fantastic response to our education platform, which is Redis University. It's free to subscribe, self-paced courses, which are newly launched, along with the Redis Rediscover Digital Magazine Cloud Edition. If you wish to understand how to unleash the power of Redis Enterprise, these are the 2 avenues to sign up for. Last but not the least, we have our Redis geeks waiting for you at the Redis booth. They'll be happy to answer your questions now, or even book a meeting with you for some time later as you wish to explore Redis Enterprise for future use cases, or even simply talk about this phenomenal technology. That's pretty much from my side. Thank you so much for having me on this panel.